Now back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790. Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency, Gaston's White River Resort, and Barton Power Sports.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on this July the 16th and cruising along. And August the 6th will be our 15th anniversary show. Trying to line up some special guests. And, of course, couldn't do the show without our sponsors. And one of them is sitting right here, as he does on the third Saturday of each month, is our good friend Frank Barton. And, Frank, I know it's the dog days of summer, but it's been activity around here. You've been doing some motorcycle things and doing some tributes and stuff like that. I appreciate your community involvement in so many things, not only here, but and a lot of folks know Frank from ATVs and things, but, you know, he also has some tractors and motorcycles.
I do.
Victory.
A little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything. That's for sure.
A lot of nothing.
No, don't say that now. No, don't say that right now. So, and he's in the building here. We have the man that to get him, he's got his seatbelt on right now, and he has made it, and we've juggled our lineup just to get him in here. But I know the police must have been busy this morning, so he made it. That's my good friend Mark Lovell. Good morning, Mark.
Hey, old buddy Larry Ray.
There he is. See, there's the old buddy again.
Larry, you know.
Push your microphone down. You don't have to stand up on your toes.
Larry, I have a hard time getting up in the morning, and Larry's caught me sleeping turkey hunting a time or two.
I have got some great memories and photographs that I thought I would put on Facebook, sometime of Mark sleeping as the birds were hollering and everything like that.
Well, you did your radio show there.
Yeah, and you were snoring.
I couldn't help it.
Yeah, I know it. But, Mark, I want to talk a little bit because the Mid-South Hunting Fishing Extravaganza is coming up in about a month. Coming up on the 12th, 13th, and 14th at the Agri Center, which I've been a part of forever, and I've known the Lovell family forever. What made your background? I know that you went to Hillcrest.
Hillcrest High School, graduated in 1976.
You did hear that, graduated in 1976,
yes. Okay.
And you've done a lot of things in your life, haven't you?
Yes, sir. I'm quite a colorful individual, no doubt.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about, but what made you get into the show business, so to say? This, because... Well,
I kind of stumbled into it. I was, back in the 92, I had 5 or 6 dry cleaners, and I traded the rights to one. I gave one of my dry cleaners to my cousin for the rights to the Mid-South Sports and Boat Show.
Yes.
And that was in 92. So I did the 29th annual Mid-South Sports and Boat Show, and that was right after the Mid-South Hunting and Fishing News had done a hunting show at the Coliseum, and they weren't going to do it again. And so a lot of the folks that I knew from the boat show and fishing industry said, hey, you look like you're pretty good at this. Why don't you put on a hunting show?
Huh.
So I put on a hunting show. I think the first year was 1995. And so we've been doing it ever since. And your show has always been a part of it. It's been very helpful promoting our event, along with back then we had the outdoor show on Channel 3 TV.
Yes.
And they were one of our sponsors right out of the gate. And so we came out pretty strong, had a good show, and we've been going ever since.
You have added things to your things that you do now. There's more fairs and things. Tell our listeners
we do
a little bit of what you do on that side.
Well, we do, of course, we do the Mid-South Sports and Boat Show. We do the Mid-South Hunting Fishing Extravaganza. We do the Nashville Fishing Expo at the fairgrounds. We do the Delta Fair. We do the Georgia State Fair. We have a new event this year at the Tom Lee Park called Oktoberfest.
Yeah.
We're doing the Bluff City Fair at the old Coliseum, at the old fairgrounds. We do an event called the West Valley Fair in Glendale, Arizona. We do the Big Spring Fresno Fair in Fresno, California. We're doing the North Carolina. It's the Charlotte Fair in Charlotte, North Carolina next May.
So this is,
of course, we do the Memphis Air Show, and also, I don't know if you know, but I'm running for state representative District 95, which is Germantown, Kyville, Fishville, and Eads. And plus, I've got a beautiful wife and 3 kids, and yeehaw.
What else? He just breezed through his life, very close to that. But never did you think, really, growing up with your brothers and everything, that this is what you would do?
Well,
what did Mark Lovell want to do?
Well, I wanted to try to do as little as possible, and I didn't do that very well.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to just do my own thing. I've had very few jobs in my life, and I've always kind of wanted to do things the way I wanted to do them, and so I've had a pretty free lifestyle. I've traveled around the world. Me and my wife did for 10 months.
Yeah.
When I graduated from high school, me and my buddy hitchhiked to California. We lived on the beach for a while.
You did?
Yeah, I just did all kind of, and I've just always wanted to enjoy life and treat people right. And I believe if you just get up every day, hit the door running, treat people with respect, things will go your way.
And Linda has meant a lot to you. You've been married for how long?
We just had our 29th anniversary a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, and
Yep.
so that's for Linda.
Yeah.
Okay. That's for Linda, though. But the sports shows and things along that, and I know you've incorporated your son Josh into this. Mm-hmm. So this is a family affair. If you drop by, and no one knows where his hidden building is, but if you're driving out 64, you might see a truck with his name on the side of it, and you know it's back in there because you have other things that you like. You like stock car racing?
Yeah, I got a couple of stock cars, and I used to race at the dirt track out there at Memphis Motorsports Park, and they closed that down, and now I got a couple of stock cars that we run out at Riverside.
Yeah.
And I ride dirt bikes, snow ski, water ski.
Water ski? You're big into water skiing.
Big avid water skier, yeah. And so I like to snow ski, and I ride dirt bikes and street bikes, and I just like to play.
You like to do that.
Uh-huh.
So when you go to your high school reunion, are they do they know that when you go up to somebody and you say, "What are you doing now, Mark?" Well, I just run around at fairs and things along that line.
Well, I got to confess, I don't go to my high school reunion.
You don't go to your high school reunion?
No, I feel uncomfortable doing that.
You do?
Yeah.
So would you send Linda by herself?
No, we just don't go.
Yeah.
We don't go. I apologize to everybody.
That's all right. Going. I think you need to go. I think you need to go sometime.
Well, we just had our 40th.
And you didn't go?
I didn't go.
Well, you can go to your 50th then.
Yeah.
And things along that line.
Yeah.
All right, and so the sports show, John Bondurant started that at the boat show.
Glenn Pinkston started.
Glenn Pinkston and John.
Then John and Joe Bondurant.
So you've kept that thing going.
I have. I think we just hit our 52nd year.
Yeah. Which is amazing to do that and everything.
So I've been doing it from the 29th annual we just had our 52nd back in February.
Wow. Okay.
And I think this is our 21st year of the Mid-South Hunting and Fishing Extravaganza.
Now that, again, is August 12th, 13th, and 14th at the Agri Center, which you put that in there to make sure, and you can go to get information on that. I can't remember the website, but I know it's out there someplace, and we'll have it on.
I think it's memphishuntshow.com is what it is.
Yeah, okay.
And you can go there, and we got big buck contest. We got
there it is. Okay, got the countdown.
We got a taxidermy contest. We got some. You can shoot a bow and arrow and all that.
Yeah.
We got a lot of great hunting gear. Blinds and of course Frank. He's been a part of the show for many years. And
he has. And there we are. We're part of the show too. We've been part of the show. Frank's been part of the show.
Man, you need to go to our website just to see that awesome mugshot of Larry sitting there with his. Yeah, there's Larry on the front.
That's my website.
Oh, that's yours. I'm sorry. We'll put it on our website.
Yeah, no, that's okay. You don't need to put my my cool thing on here.
And we always have a fish fry for all our vendors that last night, and I've changed.
On that Saturday night
it took me a long time to figure that out. But we're going to do this. I always ask Larry to bless the food, but I'm not going to do that no more. He's a Baptist, and so his blessing the food turns into a sermon.
Well, what's wrong with that?
Well, we got a bunch of hungry dudes, and they're ready to get into it.
Well, you got some lost ones there too, buddy, that need to hear the word. You're not going to stop.
But we're going to do that Sunday morning.
Oh, we are going to. I do that on Sunday morning.
Yeah, we have a worship service Sunday morning, so
that I lead.
Because a lot of our vendors are traveling and they can't go to church, and so Larry's been gracious enough to
do that.
A little service every Sunday morning.
Yeah, we do that. Well, I got to,
it's a good time.
You have another step in your life. Is this something that you wanted to do? And
politics?
Yeah.
Not really. I've kind of been thinking about it, but I'm just tired of what we got.
Yeah.
And, I just feel like that it's my civic duty. I think I've got a lot of skills. I've got the abilities I think I have the ability to make a great state representative. And, I'm going to scratch out the time to go do it. And, we just got a lot of people that are in politics, everybody knows, that are self-serving, and, they need to go. We need to put the people first. And, as a politician, you can't please everybody. But I think that one of the things you need to tell people what you're going to do, and then you go do it. Don't tell them one thing and do something else. And I think that's one of the major things that's got everybody in an uproar. And so people that know me, I'm a pretty straight shooter.
Yeah.
Except for when it comes to shooting. I can't.
No,
my aim's not very good.
No.
But when it comes to doing, saying what you're going to do, I tell people what I'm going to do, and I go do it.
Well,
I'd like everybody to get out and go vote for me. I don't want to make this a political show, but
no.
This is our country. We have one of the greatest countries. It is the greatest country in the entire world, and I want to do my part.
Well, Mark is one of those individuals that has a passion, and once he does it, he does it. And I don't know. I think he gets that from maybe his mom. I don't know. If you've ever met Mark's mom, you'll understand that and things like that. But he gets that.
She's a good woman.
Yes, she is.
Very blessed to have a good mother.
Yeah, and I know it comes back from his family life. And, of course, I've always been partial to car salesmen since my dad was a car salesman.
And my daddy was a car salesman.
And his daddy was a car salesman. So and you've sold a few cars, hadn't you?
Yeah, I was selling new Fords back in '78 when I got out. Yeah, and then I had a couple of car lots back in the early '90s.
To keep up with the Lovell's, just go to his website. You have a website, don't you?
Well, I have my campaign website, which is Lovell95.com.
There it is, Lovell95.com, and then put down the Hunting and Fishing Extravaganza. August 12th, 13th, and 14th at the Agri Center. We have a new president of the Agri Center. John Butler is out there, and
seems like a pretty good
he's
fella.
A real nice guy. Had him on the show here with Mr. Wilson and John Charles.
We're gonna miss John Charles Wilson. He's a fine individual.
He's gonna show up at the show. I bet he'll pop up there.
He can't help us.
No, he can't help us anymore. Not anymore. Mark Lovell, thank you for getting here. Safe travels.
Thank you, Larry Ray.
Appreciate your friendship over the years, and he is a blessed man. We all have things that we are blessed with, but his sister Trish and his wife Linda,
my son Josh,
Savannah,
yep,
Chelsea. He's got all of his family.
Got
there.
all my family. My brother Jim works for me now.
Yes, he does.
Yep.
Yeah. And so thanks, Mark. All right, let's take a break. Anything else you want to say before we close, Mark Lovell?
I just say don't forget to hug your family.
Hug your family, and don't forget to vote. August the 6th.
August the 4th.
4th. Well, vote on August the 6th is too late. August the 4th, that's when it is. All right, we'll be right back on Outdoors with Larry Ray.
You can find out